Overeem next. You know, like I said earlier, I'm already greased and oiled up for him, so we ready.
You know, there's talk of like you or Curtis could have just gone to wait for a title shot, but you want Overeem next, who's actually just lost a fight. Is it just that personal with you that you don't care he's had a loss?
Yeah, I don't care. He had a couple of losses in a row. It'd be cool to fight him because he's a so-called legend. So it'd be cool to fight somebody like that. And also, he's been talking trash. You know, he's saying that his teammate Curtis would cut Hannah as lightweight and stuff like that. And we've been trying to fight him for years, and he turned down the fight 4 times already. Isn't that right, Hondo? Yes. So.
Do you think he'll take it now?
He might take it. He's been hit in the head a couple of times, so he might forget all about what happened tonight. So he can probably take it.
Did you say that you're oiled up and ready for him?
Yes, the clap him cheeks. Yes, no homo.
Maybe he won't take it then.
Well, he probably take it. He's from Netherlands, so you never know. Them guys out there, they stay high.
Congrats.
When would you like to see that happen?
As soon as possible, you know, as soon as he passes concussion protocol, whatever, his suspension, whatever he got, that'd be as soon as possible. But I would like a 3-round fight, you know, just cause I don't want 5 rounds.
Grinding. Let's go. So fight news coming soon. What do you say, Kai?
Peter, 10 seconds. Yes, show everybody who's the champion. Come on, brother. Come on, Peter. There you go. 5 seconds. There you go. He's in the sleep. There you go. There you go. Nice. Nice. Ah. Let's go, gentlemen.
Let's go.
Nice, Aljo.
Give you a heads up, I'm already good. Look at my eyes. I got stitches right here. But overall, I'm feeling a lot better. Nothing on my body, you know. Tô bem, Thiagão na área aí. And yeah, you know, make a couple mistakes, but I'm already, my head's in a good place. I'm good, gonna rest up. And I'm gonna be back soon, you know. Not much to do. March 2nd, I'm seeing my doctor, hoping to get clear. And after that, we're gonna get a date. We're gonna have a date, you know. And we're feeling good, bro. Trying my best. Made a lot of mistakes. I thought I'm gonna be good in control, but I kind of lost control a little bit. Got overexcited, but it is what it is. Feeling good. That's it. Just give you guys a heads up. Thank you so much for all the messages. I appreciate every single one of you guys.
Did we not tell the story of, yeah? Are we not telling the story?
Yeah, we can.
So he and his team cut off their wristbands, gave them to somebody outside the bubble. I don't know how they even did it. That guy taped them, showed up here with a bag, went into a room, shimmied across 4 balconies, went in his room, dropped the bag off, changed his clothes, and then left. Now, when security tried to stop him, he wouldn't stop either way. And yeah, it's just bad. He's gone. He's no longer a UFC fighter, and he's not fighting tonight.
So he's been cut from the UFC off the back of that?
Yep.
Yeah, the division's crazy right now. There's a lot of guys that could, could be my next opponent. I just want to make sure I get my body to 100% before I start pushing hard on a fight camp. But, we'll see what the future holds. I never pick fights, but, I don't think he will never fight me again after that, our first match. But, of course, I will be open to it. Definitely, for sure. I never look for easy routes. And Ferguson could be a good one. With this question, first 2 guys that come out of my mind was Royce Gracie and then Amaya. For me, those 2 guys are the best grapplers in UFC. I'm still dealing with some injuries, but I'm looking for a late May return. Yeah, I think it's consistency, and I've been on the diet, pretty much a whole year round. So then I can be walking around on 180, 185 at the most. And yeah, that's the key. Yeah, we're pretty close on the rankings right now. So we got pretty close to fight twice. And I think that fight, our path can cross again in the future. But, I'm into it. No, he did not tap. A lot of people misunderstood my post. But like when I got on that guillotine, it was tight and I felt him snoring a little bit. But he got out, I felt my rib too. But that's it, life goes on. Yeah, switch camps, like prior to the fight, maybe 5 weeks before the fight. And I had a lot of going on. And if you watch the fight, after the eye poke on the second round, the fight changed for completely. Yeah, I'm trying to walk around 180, 182, 83 at the most. So I'm around that. My goal to have that lightweight strap around my waist once again.
Workout time, PI. 2 training down. Oranges by the pool. Hanging out. You guys are in the vortex, freezing cold, and Vegas is feeling pretty nice and sunny, so we're hanging out. Waiting until next training session. So should be fun.
Khabib shows up about 5 days after I do, and he comes in and he has the mumps. And I'm like, what the hell's the mumps? And I go, because in the good old US of A, we have vaccine. We don't have the mumps. We haven't even heard of the mumps, right? So I'm like, what the hell? I look it up. It's a 2-week, basically, death curse. Yeah. You're out. So I'm like, oh, crap. when did you get the mumps? Oh, the day before his father's event that he threw in Russia.
Yeah.
So that was on a Thursday. He got it the day before, so he shows up that week, and I'm like, oh, crap. So he couldn't work out. He didn't work out at all. He got here on, I believe, the 11th, right? September 11th. Didn't work out. Couldn't work out. He couldn't work out. He was sick. So he was in the hospital for 3 days, bro, another IV and everything, and I'm like going, oh, man, this just couldn't have gotten any worse, man. I'm like, holy moly. I'm going, oh, my gosh.
The visual of a pinch of salt being thrown into an Olympic-sized swimming pool. How can you control? You can't control every factor? I mean, there's a chance that your listeners or you have possibly had something in your body at one point in your life that USADA would bust you for. The difference between me and you is USADA doesn't drug test everyday people. Just try to do things right, man. Just try to do things right and just be even more careful. The thing about being even more careful is you can run into a place where you're starting to become slightly paranoid. Paranoia, you don't trust people. You don't want anybody to bring you food, nobody to fix you a cup of coffee. And every secretary has asked me today, do I want a cup of coffee before I start my interview? I've said no to every person because I don't trust people the way I used to.
Several days later.
Oh yeah, you guys know I like to support local business. One of the young men I ended up hooking up with his signature just so happened to own a donut shop. Local business, family-owned recipes on the dough and everything, and my good friend Mohammed came through and surprised me with dinner tonight. Oh my goodness, still hot, fresh out the oven, traditional chicken dinner. Well seasoned, I can just smell all the deliciousness. I'm gonna kill this tonight and probably eat the whole thing. Don't trust people. You don't want anybody to bring you food, nobody to fix you a cup of coffee. I've said no to every person because I don't trust people the way I used to.